Sawubona mngani. Welcome to Mama Thando's isiZulu classroom, where learning isiZulu is fun. isiZulu simnandi. Yebo mngani, isiZulu simnandi. Igama lami uMama Thando. Igama lakhe ukhomba. Ubani igama lakho? Ngiyajabula ukukwazi. Well, let's sing the Sawubona song and greet all the friends around the world. Sawubona, sawubona, unjani mngani? Sondela hlala phansi, sifunde mngani. Yebo, sawubona mngani. Unjani? How are you? Unjani? Let's sing the imizwa yethu song so we can think of just the right word to use to answer that question.
Imizwa yethu. Imizwa yethu. Mina nginemizwa, wena unemizwa, yena unemizwa, bona banemizwa, sonke sinemizwa. Mina nginjani, ngabe ngiyaphila, ngabe ngidumele, ngabe ngikhathele, ngabe nginjani. Mina ngiyaphila, ngabe wena unjani, ngabe uyaphila, ngabe uyagula, ngabe ujabule. Wena uyaphila. Yena unjani? Ngabe udangele, ngabe ukhathele, ngabe uneme. Yena uyaphila. Bona banjani? Ngabe bayaphila, ngabe bayakhala, ngabe bathokozile. Bona bayaphila. Thina sinjani? Ngabe siyaphila, ngabe sineme, ngabe sijabule. Thina sijabule. Thina sijabule.
And so, Komba and I are asking you again, unjani? Ngiyajabula ukuzwa lokho. Mina ngiyaphila. Ukhomba naye uyaphila. Komba is also well. Mngani, I had such a wonderful day yesterday. It rained and rained and rained, and then it just stopped in the afternoon. Oh, that was so lovely, because then I was able to go for a walk and enjoy a nice, cool afternoon we had yesterday. Now, let's move on to today's lesson. Mngani, we learned the sound of the week. The sound of the week is B. That's the sound of the week. We can put vowels to it to make it, to sound it out. We say ba, be, bi, bo, boo. When we make this sound, our mouth and our lips are soft, 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 so that we can make the sound correctly. Because we don't want to make it sound like b, b, b. Because when we say sawubona, hello, we don't say sawubona. When we say look, we don't say buga, we say buga. When we say see, we don't say bona, we say bona. When we say father or dad, we say ubaba, not ubaba. So don't blow out the sound. Make it soft. Ba, ba, ba. Very good. Now, as we continue with our lesson today, I would like you to pay attention to wherever you see the letter B being used in isiZulu, and just listen if those sounds with the B sound the same as this week's sound, which is B. Remember that the sound is only just a B. There's no other consonant around it. There's no consonant before it. There's no consonant after it. It's just a B. So in a word, it might have a vowel before it, it might have another vowel after it, but it will not have a consonant around it. So look out for this week's sound as we go on with our lesson. We'll start here with izinsuku zesonto, the days of the week. Let's sing the days of the week so that we are able to answer imibuzo emine, the 4 questions. Shalala, home, sit here. Now let's sing. Remember, for this song, you can snap your fingers, you can clap your hands, you can stamp your feet, you can chikiza. Do whatever you feel like doing, as long as it's safe, you're having fun, and you are remembering the days of the week. Let's start. Isonto umsombuluko, lwesibili uLwesithathu, lwesine uLwesihlanu, kube uMgqibelo, izinsuku, 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 izinsuku. One more time. Isonto umsombuluko, lwesibili uLwesithathu, lwesine uLwesihlanu, kube uMgqibelo, izinsuku, 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 izinsuku. Wonderful, Mngani. Now that we have sung the days of the week and remember all the days of the week, let's now answer those 4 questions. Imibuzo emine. We will start with this question. Izolo. Bekuwulwesingaki izolo? Bekuwulwesingaki izolo? Now think about when we last saw each other. What did we say? Oh, you know it? Okay. What's the answer? Yeah, Mngani, consider. So good. That's very, very good. Izolo bekuwulwesibili. Yebo mngani, izolo bekuwulwesibili. Will you repeat that after me? Izolo bekuwulwesibili. Very good, mngani. Now, the next question is, bekuwulwesingaki kuThangi? Bekuwulwesingaki kuThangi? Am I standing in the way? Did you say bekuwumsombuluko? Mngani, I don't even know why I ask these questions anymore. You know everything now. Yeah. Nakho-ke ngawuthola umsombuluko dad. Mngani, you're doing so well at this. Now let's say that whole answer. kuThangi bekuwumsombuluko. Repeat that after me. kuThangi bekuwumsombuluko. Very good. Now about today. Namhlanje. Ulwesingaki namhlanje? If izolo bekuwulwesibili. Did you say uLwesithathu? Yebo mngani. Yebo mngani. Namhlanje uLwesithathu. uLwesithathu, uLwesithathu, uLwesithathu. Namhlanje uLwesithathu, uLwesithathu, uLwesithathu. Namhlanje. Yebo mngani, it is uLwesithathu. Now, let's say that. Namhlanje uLwesithathu. Very good, Mngani. Now, the last question. Kuzobe kuwuLwesingaki kusasa. Kuzobe kuwuLwesingaki kusasa. That answer came so fast. Yebo, uqinisile. Kusasa kuzobe kuwuLwesine. Kusasa kuzobe kuwuLwesine. Repeat that after me. Kusasa kuzobe kuwuLwesine. Very good, Ngani. Now, Ngani, we had a few B sounds in that whole lesson on the days of the week. We had on the question, what day will it be tomorrow? We had kuzobe, that be, that's the sound of the week. Do you see that we have the O, then the B, and then the E after it? So we don't have another consonant around that letter B. That's the sound B, B, B. And then we also had it when we were asking the question, what day was it? When we were asking about something that has already passed, we said bekuwuLwesingaki izolo. And we also said bekuwuLwesingaki kuthangi. That b, b, b. And we use that also, that same phrase when we're now answering. We said bekuwuLwesibili. Bekuwumsombuluko. That b. Do you see that we do not have a consonant before the letter B? We don't have a consonant after it either. We just have a vowel. And so that is b, b, b. Then we had uLwesibili. There's an I before it, E, and another I after it, E. So EB. That sounds funny. EB. So anyway, there we have it. It's just B. But we had a different sound as well with the letter B. And there it is on umsombuluko. Umsombuluko. This one, if it helps you to purse your lips to say it, then you can go ahead and do that. Sometimes some people roll their lips a little bit like this, mbo, to make the sound. But really, it's a sound that's also there in English and I think also in other languages. So you can try that. Mb, mb, mb. Do you hear that it's different from the one that we are using? Do you see that it's different from the sound of the week? The sound of the week is ba. The MB sound is mba. The sound of the week is be. The MB sound is mbe. The sound of the week is B. The MB sound goes mbi. The sound of the week goes bo. And the MB sound goes mbo. The sound of the week goes boo. And the MB sound goes mbu. So you can say it with your lips pursed a little bit, mbu. Or you can say it with your lips rolled a little bit, mbu. So that's the sound of the week that we've spotted around here. Now let's move on to the weather. Linjani izulu. Linjani, linjani izulu namhlanje. Liyabanda, liyashisa, linjani namhlanje. Linjani izulu namhlanje mngani? What's the weather like where you are? Go ahead and check. I'll be right here waiting for you. Da-da-da-dee, da-da-dum. Da-da-da-dee, da-da-dum. Usubuyile. Usubuyile. Oh, did you hear what I said? I made the sound of the week. I said, usubuyile. Are you back? So, that B sound there is the sound of the week. B. Usubuyile. Linjani izulu namhlanje mngani? What's the weather like where you are? Oh, beautiful weather mngani. Well, here where Mama Thando's isiZulu classroom is, we need to look out the imaginary window. Come with me. Imaginary window. Siyabonga. Whew, look at that mngani. It's beautiful and sunny out there. Look at that. It's a beautiful day. The sun is out, but it's not too hot. There are some few clouds in the sky, not too many. This is the kind of sky that you see in those children's books. Always the weather is perfect and beautiful, just like this. That's why I love the sky when it's like this. Now, the day is simply beautiful. That's how we can describe the weather today. To describe today's weather, in English you would say it is beautiful. In isiZulu we say lihle, lihle. IsiZulu lihle. The weather is beautiful. Will you repeat that after me? IsiZulu lihle. Very good, mngani. So, let's read that whole sentence now. Namhlanje izulu lihle. Repeat that after me. Namhlanje izulu lihle. Very good, mngani. Great job. Now, I want to know ugqokeni uAmahle. What is Amahle wearing? She's gonna go out and play. The weather is so beautiful. You can't waste it sitting indoors. So she's gonna go out and play. We need to know what she is wearing. Amahle, woza. So that question, ugqokeni uAmahle namhlanje. What is Amahle wearing today? The question there is ugqokeni. You see the first part, we already know it. She is wearing ugqoke, we know that. But it has two extra letters to it, the ni. And so it changes it to a question now. It's saying, what is she wearing? The u is he or she. So even if we were talking about a boy, we would still say the same thing. Ugqoke. Now, there is Amahle. Someone ungakaphumi nje sicela ukubona ugqokeni. She's looking so cute, ready to go and play. Yeah? Let's see. Let's see what she's wearing. Oh, she's looking really pretty. Where are you going to be playing wearing all white? Oh, okay. She's having a picnic with her friends out in the backyard. That's really, really nice. You're going to have fun. I think I'll join you after this class. So, we want to say what Amahle is wearing. So, we'll start with the shirt, followed by the shorts, then the shoes, and lastly, the hair bows. So, let's start. We want to say, today, Amahle is wearing a white shirt. Think about that for a little bit. You can pause the video here just so you can think about it. If you need to write it down or whatever, and then you can come back to it and let's continue and answer the question. Today, Amahle is wearing a white shirt. You've got an answer? Yeah? Very good, Mngani. That was great. Now, let's tell everybody so we can all say it. Namhlanje uAmahle ugqoke ihembe elimhlophe. Let's all repeat that. Namhlanje uAmahle ugqoke ihembe elimhlophe. That's very good, Mngani. Namhlanje uAmahle ugqoke ihembe elimhlophe. Let's all repeat that answer. Namhlanje uAmahle ugqoke ihembe elimhlophe. Very, very good, Mngani. And now we want to say, today, Amahle is wearing white shorts. Remember, Mhlophe, the color white. Go ahead and pause the video if you need to. Are you ready? Okay, I'm listening. Very good. Namhlanje uAmahle ugqoke isikhindi esimhlophe. Let's repeat the sentence. Namhlanje uAmahle ugqoke isikhindi esimhlophe. Very, very good, Mngani. Oh, and she has on white sneakers too. What's the word for sneakers or khakis in isiZulu? Yebo, amateki. Now, make that sentence. Today, Amahle is wearing white sneakers. Yebo. Yebo, Mngani, that was great. Namhlanje uAmahle ugqoke amateki amhlophe. Repeat that after me. Namhlanje uAmahle ugqoke amateki amhlophe. Very, very good, Mngani. Now, the last thing, it's going to sound a little funny because it does sound funny when you borrow words from other languages sometimes. So the last thing is Amahle's hair. She has on pink bows on her hair. And we just simply say amabow. Other people do add that S at the end and say amabows. But it's like having a double plural, you know? Like bows. That's not a word. There you go, Mngani. So now let's say that. uAmahle ugqoke amabow. Very good. That was really, really good. Siyabonga Amahle. Hamba kahle. That was great, Mngani. You did really, really well with that. Now, let's move on to the sound of the week. We did a little bit with it, spotting it in different places. Now, I would like to give you a couple of new words with this sound of the week. But one word is to greet. So it's an action word, to greet. Bingelela. Bingelela. Will you repeat that after me? Bingelela. Very good. So if I say to you, Mngani, bingelela, I'm saying, friend, say hello, greet. Yeah? when we use an action word on its own like that, it's a command, an instruction to do that thing. So if I say bingelela, I'm saying greet. So that's the word, bingelela. The next word is bonga, bonga. So bonga is repeat that after me. That is to give thanks. Repeat that after me. Bonga. Very good. Now to say thank you to someone, in isiZulu we say ngiyabonga. 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 Will you repeat that after me? Very good. Always make sure when you see that sound ngi at the beginning of a word, always make sure that you make it as one sound. Don't have an I and ng. If you hear yourself saying I before it, drop that sound and simply say ngi, 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 ngiyabonga. Thank you. Now, let's move on now to the shape of the week. The shape of the week is uNxantathu. uNxantathu. And we did speak about it, that it's a triangle. And we did describe our triangle and said uNxantathu ophuzi. And then we also said uNxantathu omnyama. Then we said uNxantathu ophuzi omkhulu. That is a big yellow triangle. Now, I would like to do something with uNxantathu. Tomorrow, come kusasa, and let's make something with uNxantathu. But for now, let's describe the one that we see on the screen. Oh, we see more than one. Plural, uNxantathu. Singular, uNxantathu. Plural, uNxantathu. Will you repeat that after me? uNxantathu. Very good, Mngani. Now, we see two triangles. uNxantathu ababili. uNxantathu ababili. Repeat that after me, please. uNxantathu ababili. Very good, Mngani. And look at them. Orange, two orange triangles. uNxantathu abawolintshi ababili. Will you repeat that after me? uNxantathu abawolintshi ababili. Very, very good, Mngani. You're doing really great at this. I would like you to pay attention to what we just said. We said, uNxantathu. Whenever we describe a word or noun that starts with O, the adjective will always start with aba. And so there we are. We described these two triangles. We said there are two of them, and we said they are orange. So we are saying ababili, abawolintshi. Do you see that both adjectives start with aba? Even if it was a different word that we were describing that starts with O, let's be silly and use O baba. And let's say two orange dads. Okay, two orange dads. O baba ababili abawolintshi. Do you see that as long as the noun starts with O, the adjective will then start with aba, and that never changes, ever, ever, ever. So, will you repeat that after me? Obaba ababili abawolintshi. It's so funny. Okay, good. So we did that. Let's move on to umbala omhlophe, the color white or the white color. That is the color of the week. We saw that uAmahle is wearing ihembe elimhlophe, isikhindi esimhlophe, amateki amhlophe. So white, white, white everywhere. Now, let's see which other things that are white that we can describe and say a white this and a white that. Oh, okay. A white triangle. Unqantathu omhlophe. Repeat that after me. Unqantathu omhlophe. Very good. And look, Ugogo has white hair. You know what white hair is in isiZulu? Izinwele ezimhlophe. Izinwele ezimhlophe. Repeat that after me, please. Now, izinwele ezimhlophe. In isiZulu, that when we see someone with white hair, we see someone who is full of wisdom, so full of intelligence about life. So that person can teach us a thing or two about life. And so it's a person that we must show respect to. So, siyabonga gogo. And yes, a grandmother in isiZulu is ugogo. Ugogo. Now, Mngani, we have come to the number of the week. The number of the week is isikhombisa. Isikhombisa. Isikhombisa is the number 7. And we spoke about it, that the verb, the action word, khombisa, which is part of the number, isikhombisa, means to show. This is khomba. And he is khomba because he is a pointer. So we say khomba because that's to point in isiZulu. But khombisa is to show. So if you think about it, when I point something out to you, I am showing you that thing. And so we say khombisa. Ngiyakukhombisa. I am showing you. And so isikhombisa is the index finger that we use to show someone something. Isikhombisa. And now look at that. Imizi eyisikhombisa. 7 homes. Imizi eyisikhombisa. Will you repeat that after me? Imizi eyisikhombisa. Very good, Mngani. Iminwe eyisikhombisa. That's 7 fingers. Imithi. Those are medicines. Imithi eyisikhombisa. Very, very good, Mngani. See that all of those nouns start with imi. Now look at their adjective. We are saying e all the time as we are describing imizi, iminwe, imithi. Whenever you have a word that starts with in and you are describing that word, the describing word, whether it is an adjective or an adverb, will always start with a. Now, let us move on to my favorite part. Today, we are not going to do the numbers from iqanda to isishiyagalolunye. We are going to concentrate on ishumi to ishumi nesishiyagalolunye. Now, we have spoken about this, that this is ishumi. Ishumi. And then all the numbers after that have the same word, ishumi. Ishumi is 10. Pay attention that I didn't say ishumi is 10. That simply is 10, but is 10. So 110. Now, when we move on now to 11, we are saying ishumi nanye. We are now adding. We are saying a 10 and 1 unit. Where is this and where is the 1? That na, that is and in isiZulu. And then we have the root of the number 1. Kunye. That's the number 1. And so the root of it is that part, that nye part. The prefix is ku, but the root of it is nye. And we are going to do the same with 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We will remove the prefix ku and just use the root of the number. So, ishumi nanye is a 10 and 1 unit. Ishumi nambili, a 10 and 2 units. Now, the sound though has changed from bili, ku bili, and now it is bili. After the units, when we go into tens and on and on and on, we start using those different sounds, sort of nasal-ish, of the numbers 2, 3, and 5. So 2 is then mbili, 3 is ntatu, 5 is ntlanu. So here we have 10 and 2 units. The 2 units here are bili, but here we say mbili, mbili. Do you see that na? That's and again. So and 2 units. So na mbili. Let's move on to 13. Ishumi nantatu. That's the 10. Let's forget about that for a moment. Focus on the second part of it. Na ntatu. That na is and. And then we take the root of the number 3. Kutatu. You just take the root. We don't want the prefix ku. Now the root is tatu. But as I said to you, it starts changing and it takes on this sort of a nasalish sound, as I was saying. Tatu. So try it like that. Tatu. It's a bit of a nasalish sound. So tatu. That's now 3 units. So 10 and 3 units. It's ishumi nantatu. That's 13. Then we move on now to, I never gave you a chance to repeat that. Will you repeat that after me? Ishumi nanye. Ishumi nambili. Ishumi nantatu. Very good, Mngani. Now this one is going to be so simple because it doesn't change much. So, ishumi nane, we've got the 10, right? Then we say and 4 units. That and is still there as na. And we are adding it on. We are adding the number 4. The number 4 is kune. We removed the prefix of the number 4, which is ku. And we are left with That's how we have nane, which is so easy to say. So, ishumi nane. Will you repeat that after me? Ishumi nane. Very good, Ngani. And then we are on to the number 15. The number 15 is ishumi nanhlanu. Ishumi, a 10, na, and nhlanu, 5 units. There we still have that na, the and. As I said, we keep saying 10 and, 10 and, 10 and. So we still have that and there, which is na. And then we take the 5. We just want the root of it. We don't want the whole word, which is uhlanu. We just want the root of it. So we remove the prefix ku. And then we now say hlanu. But it doesn't have that soft sound, hlanu. It has the stronger nasal sound, which was the same as when we had the shape of the week, the heart, in isiZulu. So it's that same sound. Make sure that you've got that slight gap between your teeth. Don't clench your teeth together when you make that sound. Good job. Now let's see the whole number. Ishumi nanhlanu. Very good, Ngani. The next one, it starts changing now from here. And so I want to talk about that tomorrow instead of today so that we don't have too many things to remember. Don't you think that's a good idea? I think so too. I agree. So let's leave it here on Ishumi nanhlanu. Now, Ngani, we've had a wonderful day of learning and we did a lot of work. So we will see each other tomorrow. But before you go, let's move a little bit, man.
Sukuma, shaya izandla, shona phansi, phezulu, eceleni, jikeleza, jikeleza, eceleni, gijima, zilule, shaya izandla, thumba kabili, eceleni, shona phansi, phezulu, shaya izandla, zilule, jikeleza, jikeleza, shaya izandla, eceleni, jikiza, jikiza, eceleni, shona phansi, phezulu, shaya izandla, thumba kabili, eceleni, shona phansi, phezulu, eceleni, zilule, zilule, phefumula, phefumula, hlala phansi.
That feels good. It was really good to move and stretch. Now I can go to the backyard and join uAmahle and her friends for their picnic. I wonder what they prepared. Ngiyabonga Mngani for today. Ngizokubona kusasa. Sala kahle.